Hello, Maria Rivera Heath here, and today I want to talk with you about the five stages of grief and loss during this time with the coronavirus. Once you are able to put a name to the feelings that you're feeling, it gets a little bit easier to understand what's going inside of you and helps you to move along. Okay, it helps you to move the energy along. So the first stage is denial, okay? And I'm going to give you the five. First stage is denial, then it comes anger, comes the bargaining, and then the depression, and then the acceptance. And let me explain these steps. There's no right or wrong way to go through these steps, or one goes, step one, I need to move to step two, or I'm spending too much time in step three. It's not like that. Every day you're going to feel as though you are in one of these steps, and it's okay if you bounce back and forth until you reach the state of acceptance. And sometimes, you know what? There's a loss that we will never accept. We'll learn how to deal with it and learn to live with the loss, but you'll never accept the loss. And whatever that loss is, you can certainly use these five steps to move yourself along with your therapist, of course, if you choose to go to a therapist. But in regards to the virus and what we're dealing with the virus right now, and the loss of really what life was like for us, back in January, we're not living that life anymore. Globally, we're living a different life, and there is time that we've lost. I mean, there's things that we can't do anymore like we used to just a few months ago. And so the first thing is denial. Like, this virus isn't happening, the government is blowing this completely out of proportion. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of people that I've spoken with that are still in this denial state. And let me tell you, I have two family members, my husband and my daughter, that are like in the front line in the hospital, and this thing is real. It's not, this isn't made up or anything like that. It's really serious shit. Okay, so the one thing is going through the denial, and then once you figure out that this is really, really happening, then you're like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. This is this. And then you start to get angry. And you start to blame either, the government didn't tell you this, or we acted too slow. I'm talking about here in the United States. And then it's like, oh my God, what's going on in Italy or in other countries. And then you start to blame other countries. Okay. So you can go through the denial phase, and then you go through the anger phase. And I apologize. You might be hearing my dog, Rosita, barking right now. But then you may go to a moment of where you are feeling really sad and depressed. You can't see your friends anymore. You can't touch your friends anymore. You can't hug them. There's social distancing. So if you're seeing your family, whether it's your grandmother, you have to see her 6 feet away. Preferably you'll stay away from her, depending on her age or his age, grandfather or whatever. But there's some sadness associated with this, and there's some depressive moments that you might be going through, and that's completely understandable, because this is not an easy time that we're going through. And then you might reach a moment, maybe 2 moments, where you're like, all right, well, you know what? It is what it is. I'm home. And what can I do while I'm here? Can I read? Can I do some art? Can I do some photojournaling? Can I do some coloring? Whatever it is to keep yourself sane until it's time to, we get the green light where we can resume our lives as we knew it, back in January, or probably, I don't even know when this virus started, but, as life as you knew it, and until you reach. So now you're in the acceptance phase. And then you know what? You want to be like, fuck this shit. I'm back and angry. I don't like this. It's like, and then you might jump to denial, like, this isn't happening. This cannot be happening. Never thought I would live through this. And then you were like, you know what? Only if I had gotten more toilet paper. because everybody seems to be hoarding toilet paper. So, then you start to bargain. If I would have gotten a lot of toilet paper, maybe I wouldn't be in this situation. You know what I mean? Like, as crazy as that shit sounds, right? So then, or you might say, you know what? If only I had done this, or maybe I had done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. Maybe if the president would have done this, we wouldn't be in this situation. But nonetheless, we are all in this situation, and we're all in this together, and we need to take care of each other as best as possible. Okay, so I have a few prompts for you for your journal if you wish to journal along with me. And I've been journaling every morning. I've been journaling either with my art, painting watercolors or charcoal. I've been doing some photo journaling. So, and I've also been doing some writing. And my life isn't changing a lot right now because I'm home. So I'm just doing some journaling in regards to, like, I'm taking photographs of the moon because we're experiencing, the waning of the waxing of the moon. Well, it was full, whatever that is. I don't even remember if it's waning or waxing. I think it's waxing. But anyhow, and so that's what I'm doing to keep myself busy, to keep myself on a schedule, so that in the morning I do this, in the afternoon I exercise, early, late morning, afternoon, and then I see my clients, and then in the evening I might read a book, I might watch a show, I might just do whatever it is. So I put myself on a schedule so that I have things along the way that I can look forward to, and I suggest that you do the same. Get your children on a schedule so that you know what to expect, so that you can continue to look for these small moments of happiness in your day-to-day lives until we can get the green light to resume our lives as we knew it then. Okay? So, question number 1. This is the prompt. Number 1 for your photo journal or for your journal. So, what are you extremely mad about? What is it that you are the most angry about? Number 2, if only you had done X, Y, and Z. Number 3, how can I turn this depressive moment into a moment of joy or productivity or something that will benefit me? Okay? Number 4 is, okay, I'm here. What am I going to do so that when all this stuff is over, I come out of this stronger than when I went into it? Okay? So once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week. Thank you and namaste, and please stay safe. Okay? Stay safe. Blessings to you and blessings to your family. Thank you.